Hello. So, welcome to a typical day in my life as an artist. I start my day at about 7 a.m. I'm not always super great at getting up at this time, and sometimes I accidentally sleep in, but I try to wake up, start my day at 7 a.m. The cats have their automatic feeder for their dry kibble, so that goes off at 7:30 a.m. for their breakfast. And then I get right into getting ready for the day. I got dressed and then I do my just hygiene stuff, washing my face, brushing my teeth, all that good stuff. And then for the most part, like most days, I like to get ready for the day, for work, even though I don't leave my house. I think this is very important if you work from home, no matter what job you work. If you are working at home, I think it's extremely important to get up early so you can do whatever routine you have normally, doing your makeup, doing your hair, putting on clothes and not just pajamas. I think it's extremely important to create a healthy relationship with working at home, and I think it also just makes you feel refreshed and ready for the day, because I know that if I stay in my pajamas or just like super comfortable clothes, I either will not do anything, and at worst I start to fall into a depression cycle. So it's best to just get dressed and get ready. And I pretty much have the same breakfast every morning. I don't always have eggs. That's only if I feel like I woke up a little bit hungrier, or if I am gonna have a long morning, like a later breakfast or something. But normally I just have my little toast. But this day I decided to do some pesto eggs, which I love. They're my favorite way to eat eggs ever. I'm very addicted to it. But yeah, breakfast for me is personally the most important meal of the day. I think it's different for everyone. I don't think it's necessarily true for everybody that breakfast is the most important meal, but for me it is, because I tend to have a fairly small dinner. I don't have much appetite by the end of the day, so I try to have a big breakfast. Also because I have the most energy in the morning. The morning is my most productive time, so I like to not be distracted by feeling hungry or fatigued or slowed down because I didn't eat enough. So yeah, breakfast is the most important meal for me. And then here I had just gone to the mailroom to pick up a package, and it turned out to be these new keychains that I got manufactured. I haven't manufactured a new keychain in so long, so I was super excited. So yeah, enjoy the ASMR of me opening these up. Hello there! It is currently 9:30 a.m. and I am ready to officially start my workday. I do kind of have a schedule, I do have a schedule made for myself for a day-to-day basis, but I don't always follow it. It's not a super strict thing. It's just to give myself a little bit of structure, because living this self-employed life, I don't really follow it every single day. It's just so I can give myself some structure with this self-employed freelance life, and not feel so lost, because that does tend to happen, which is why I'm making this video, so you guys can kind of see what a normal day of working from home as self-employed is like. So I am personally a morning person. And so I have the most energy and creative energy, especially in the mornings. Normally, I kind of start to feel the decline in my energy around noon to 1 p.m. And then I'll have my lunch at that time. But my biggest tip is to watch your energy levels and to see when you are feeling most fresh and energetic, because it's not the morning for everyone. And kind of build your schedule around that. So again, I try to do like the most creative stuff in the morning. So if I am needing to come up with a new idea for a Patreon reward, or I'm like, you know what, I want to make a new sticker and I need to come up with it and draw it, all that creative thinking stuff for me happens in the morning. And then I kind of start slowing down at like 11:30 a.m. And yeah, I mean, I'm going to show you guys my day, but yeah, that is my biggest tip when it comes to managing your own schedule. Watch your energy levels. Obviously, take care of yourself, like eat all your 3 meals and sleep a decent night's sleep, but not everyone's schedule has to start at 7 in the morning. It all just depends on you and your lifestyle and your energy levels. So here I'm just starting off my day by doing some quick admin work on Patreon and emails and stuff like that, which is how I will normally start my day because that's super quick for me. And then I decided to use my creative time in the morning to just make a new art piece for fun. I haven't done that in a really long time. I've just been doing work for Patreon and like client work and commissions and all that stuff. So I decided to take some time for myself and make art just for fun. And I decided to make this little Clemmy juice based on my cat Clementine. I had made a previous design that I was not happy with, but I think this design I'm a lot happier with, and it will be a sticker sooner or later. But yeah, I just had a lot of fun kind of exploring this, and I also made a new brush to kind of like mess around with color and stuff like that. So just had a lot of fun making it, and then I posted it on my Instagram. After this little clip is done, you guys will see the finished piece. So here I decided to start getting ahead on some work that I have to do for the art market. So at this point I am preparing some mystery baggies because you guys always saw them out on my store online. So I decided to make a bunch for the upcoming art market that I have, and I still had a couple products left over that were either mishaps from the manufacturer or that I just wasn't happy with. So I still had a bunch of those left over. So at this point, I'm just making a bunch of little mystery baggies. And then I transitioned over to putting pins on backing cards because the manufacturer had messed up which pins go on which backing card. So I had to switch all of them. And I'm probably gonna put all the magic hand pins in mystery baggies just because I wasn't happy with the placement of the pin on the back. And I think for the Yeehaw froggies, I didn't know how I felt about them. So I think for the art market, I'm gonna put them up for like sale regularly and see how people enjoy them. So it's about 1 p.m. and I ended up stopping working around like 12:30 because I got some really bad back pain because I worked for like 3 hours straight without taking a break, which was not smart of me. But yeah, I've just been resting, and I was gonna cook pasta, but turns out I didn't know that I didn't have any pasta, so I ended up just ordering food. So I'm gonna eat my lunch and rest, and then we can get back to my workday. So at this point in the day, I typically like to try to run my errands. I like to run my errands anywhere between 1:30 to 3:30 just to beat, everyone coming out of work, just like the roads being more clogged up and more people being at the places that I need to go. So yeah, that is typically my errand running time because of that, and also just to like kind of extend my lunch break, because I take a break to eat and then I kind of like to keep going on a little break to run errands so I can just feel like fully refreshed to come back to work and be as creative or productive as I need to be. Hello, it's the next check-in. It is currently almost 3 p.m. I had my lunch, I went to run errands, and now I am ready to get back to work. I have about 2 to 3 hours more of my work day. So I'm going to work on felt pins. I'm not sure what I'm aiming for, like how many, but I want to make as many as I can. So right now I want to take the time to make a ton of them. So let's do this. Okay, so I'm kind of on the last hour of my workday, so I'm going to get started on the digital download that I have to post tomorrow for Patreon. I'm thinking it's most likely going to be a desktop and like folder icons, I hope. But if not, then I'm going to have to figure out what kind of digital download I want to do. So this is as far as I've gotten with my digital download. The little kitty, the blank kitty, is going to be the background, and then I'm thinking of doing tattoos for the folder icons. I just don't know if I'm going to do just black line art or colored, but yeah. So it is officially the end of my work day. The kitties are having their little dinner that they were begging me for the last hour. And now it is time for my dinner. I'm gonna have, I think, just yogurt and granola because I want to eat something light before I work out tonight. So yeah, I am gonna have my yummy yummy dinner. So after I eat my small dinner, which is typically like a snack or something, but I just had like yogurt and granola this day, I tend to my little home. I am the only person living here, so it is up to me to do all the chores and house duties. So I'm just doing some stuff that I like to do daily, which is clean out the litter box. I try to do this at least once daily. Sometimes I'll do it twice, but they just have the one litter box now. It's just huge, so it's basically the size of 2 litter boxes. So I always scoop that out, and then I do other stuff like vacuum a little bit. Here I am getting all the hair off the couches. I try to do that daily as well. Just doing my daily cleanliness and house chore stuff. And then I like to just relax on the couch, give my back a break because my back is killing me by the end of the day. And then Clementine, she is the most affectionate cat you will ever meet. Anytime I sit down or lay down anywhere, she is just begging to come be pet and lay on me. So yeah. Hello. It is now after 8 p.m., after 8:30 p.m., and my day is pretty much officially over. Probably just gonna cuddle with the cats and watch some TV or something. But yeah, I just wanted to give like a proper outro, say thank you for watching the video, and also give a quick disclaimer that my days are not always this productive. That's going to be natural because I'm a human being. I would like for every day to be like this, but sadly it's not. I would say that probably only 2, maybe 3 of my weekdays end up being this productive just because stuff comes up for me, or sometimes I will get super determined on one project and I will just do that for the whole day. But yeah, so like this is just kind of to give you a basis on how I manage my time and give you a more realistic look and more specific look into like one day in my life. So I hope it was helpful, and I hope it helped you kind of see where you can start creating your own schedule and manage your time as well. But yeah, again, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one.